in a bluesy rock format, Robin Ford's a guy that uses diminished stuff all the time, actually. So when he's going to the 4 chord, he'll use the diminished chord. So if he's playing B flat blues, basically in measure 4, he'll start playing diminished stuff over the chord, even if the band, I mean, when he's playing in a trio, there is no band, so he's free to sort of do whatever he wants. And if he's trying to take it out, like if he's just like really free blowing and not so heavy blues, like sometimes he plays real bluesy, just straight up blues stuff. He doesn't tend to use it there, but if it's more of like, I don't know, uptown blues, or I don't know what you would want to call it, but a little more sophisticated blues that's got some changes in it or something, he'll use the diminished scale, and he'll just sneak it in sometimes. Speaking of everything but the major 7th, on a B flat 7 chord, he plays to get to E flat 7. So he literally plays everything but the major 7th on this B flat 7 chord. If you oops, I'm not sure what fingering he does because I don't know if I can play it up to his speed. But and at the end he plays F minor, which is like the 2 of E flat, to B flat 7 with a flat 9. So he does straight up an F minor 7 arpeggio, and then there's a diminished arpeggio off the 3rd of the B flat 7 chord, and resolving basically right down an E flat 7 scale or something. So he's that's the way he uses it to create some chromaticism. This stuff up front is one of his favorite things to do also, while we're on the topic, is play like a B flat minor pentatonic, but without the flat 7, and he'll add the 6th to it instead, or he'll have both. So he can either substitute or just replace it, or how should I say it? You can either add it or replace it. So instead of everybody's favorite pattern number 1, he'll play So, I don't know what all that was, but trying to sneak in that 6, which is right there and right there if your root is here. So that's one of his typical sounds that he uses all the time. So this lick at the beginning, so he uses the major 3rd and the minor 3rd and the 4th all in a row, but this is certainly not something Robin Ford invented. You know, that's where we get these. The great thing about playing guitar, you can all those notes in the cracks, right? So he plays them as fretted notes, but I don't know how he fingers that thing to get it so fast, but he's a guy that adds, he uses parts of the diminished scale to get some chromaticism, and especially going from the 1 chord to the 4 chord in measure 4 of a blues. But he'll also do it in like an open-ended jam, or like a vamp or something, where it gets kind of boring to just play your old blues licks, you know. So if you get bored doing that kind of stuff, you can sneak it in kind of wherever you want. Play it on the root, or go up a half step and play it. you want to go out and play it up a whole step, you could even do licks like that like repeat it up, half steps at a time or something.